Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel.
You haven't been in the channel for a while.
Yeah, I disappeared.
Life happened. We've been really busy
Yeah,
with a lot of things when it comes to family and life in general.
yes.
So since we haven't done this for a while, at the time that this is being recorded, it is, what is it, April?
23rd April 2021.
And we're giving you guys an update based on our portfolio, our personal
our
portfolio,
investment, our micro investments.
and ETFs. The whole lot, or like just on that aspect of it,
Just
on the not property side, not eBay side, just the micro investing.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So if you guys new to this channel, we talk a lot of things when it comes to personal finance, our personal finance, and how we go about achieving
Our goals.
our goals, which is retire young, retire. What is it? The FIRE movement.
Okay.
Retire early, in a sense.
Forgot what's that? What's the F for?
Financial independent, retire early. That's it. So we haven't talked about it for a while. So, yeah.
We're getting there. Slowly.
Yeah, there's a lot of update happening, but we'll go one by one and see how we go. Okay, so we have time, then we'll add more to it. So first of all, we're gonna talk about Spaceship. So
I got it open already.
in Spaceship,
We started since last year. It's been over a year.
and it has been going up and down, more like a lot of down.
Yeah, lately.
Yeah.
I think for the past 3 months.
Yeah,
It's
so
been going down quite a lot.
in February
but,
was the peak.
Investment is up and down. You can't really do anything.
Yeah,
but
it's
in
part
general, it's going up. Yeah, part of the game anyway.
of the cycle. Yeah.
Mhm.
So at the peak, it was in February. I think it was the February 15th, 16th, somewhere around there. That was the highest, I guess, price point, our profit in a sense.
Yeah.
And then since then, it's been going down, and then going back up, and then going down. But I think it's because we've ridden the cycle. We kind of like, whatever. It's
I know. It's just you have to be consistent. Keep putting money in. Don't really look at it going down. Well, tomorrow, maybe next month we'll go back up.
yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows what's gonna happen? But in the
general,
beginning,
because for us, we're going for long term anyway. At least 10
Yeah.
years or 5 minimum.
minimum is 5.
Yeah, but
So-
it's long term, so we don't really look at it. It doesn't really care. Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't
as long
really
as we keep on just putting in consistently.
Yes.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
go on. You go first.
Because the money that we're putting in has been a lot less now because we have another goal. Suddenly.
Suddenly, it's all about me.
Yeah. How about you?
So in the beginning, I started about I don't know, $10-15 a day. We ramped that up to roughly about $300
A week. All across.
Oh, yeah, as a whole across, it was about $10 a day, and then it becomes higher and higher, become up to the stage of about $1,000 a week across all of our platform. So as of this stage, we realize there's a lot of potential with this, considering we don't use this money to do anything else, and instead of just laying there in the bank, which is only earning very minute. If you're lucky, you're getting 1% for a long-term term deposit, let's say. Instead of that, then we use it for another vehicle, which is this. We had a lot of downturn during COVID, the beginning of COVID. I was scared, I must admit.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, how'd you feel?
All right. It's just, well, investment is like that. You lose money, but as long as you don't take it out when you lose money, you're all right.
Yeah, and then
The market will go back, but I still don't know when.
we keep on consistently putting on at that stage, and then it went back up a lot higher than what it was previously.
Yeah.
Now this is, I guess, in a sense, a second dip in a sense. I'm like, I don't feel it that bad.
Yeah.
Emotionally anyway. So not as bad compared to where it was in COVID.
Yeah.
Got up to the stage where I nearly actually pull out, considering of taking my losses, but like what he said, long term, I can see the smirk in her face. Anyway,
So I'm right? That's why I'm sitting on the right.
and I'm always left. Now instead of about $1,000 per week, we decided to do something else. We'll let you know that later. So I'll give you guys
So how much are we putting now? 300, right? Around 300 across?
across. It's roughly about 300, but this this one is
Less
no
than that.
less than that. I think it was like 150 or something.
What?
$150
Yeah.
as a cross, because we needed that fund to do something else. So as of today, we
Okay.
have.
Okay,
How do
show
we
mine
do this?
first.
Okay, you go first.
That is my account. Can you see? Okay, that's my account. It's been over a year. Can you see clearly? So
there you
far,
go.
27, and then my return's been $4,000. Was it? Yeah,
don't
something like that. It's $4,000. Yeah, $4,000.
And that's mine. You can just pause it if you want to really analyze it. So my one.
But you stopped investing for a long time
Yeah.
anyway. You just leave it in there.
So as a whole across the board, I've got 2,700 with about just under $900 or so is the return, whereas yours is $27,000.
So how much we have?
Hang on.
4,000 return.
4,000.
27,000 is mine, and you're 2,700. So in Spaceship, we've invested close to 30,000. Not invested.
Just under
This is the investment plus
the
return.
return. So as a whole,
Under 30K.
if we liquid everything, it's roughly about 29,700.
But then
Okay.
our return in that $30,000,
Yep.
our
That's it,
return
that's
is
nice.
$4,900.
Yeah.
That's our return. It's
So-
really decent. So that's 16% for the year,
So
or just over.
no, this is as of actually
Everything.
over a year.
Yes.
So 16% in a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's based on our portfolio.
Yeah.
And we're looking at this. The beauty thing about Spaceship is the fact that you can invest very small amount, as small as
Yes.
$10.
And also under $5,000 is free. There's
Yeah.
no management fee.
And if you guys really wanted to start something, I think this is a good product.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we also invested for the kids.
Yeah. So, and the kids, what I like about it is the kids can understand this. We're actually teaching our kids about this as well. Is it a good day or a bad day? When the chart goes down, that means it's a bad day. When the chart goes up, it's a good day. Our kids invested a very minute amount. I think it was like, $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
And because there's no fees under a small
5,000.
amount,
Yeah.
we can teach a lot, but with our kids anyway, about how money works for you.
Yeah.
Some days we actually mentioning it to them. We go, hey, look, your money now is earning this
Working for
amount,
you.
working for you while
Without
you sleep.
you physically working.
Yeah,
They love it.
they love that. They love the idea. It's like, okay, now
don't
I've
have
got
to
this
work.
amount. I don't have to work, and they appreciate money a lot more. Anything else?
No, next one, Raiz.
Oh yeah, so that was this.
We've got two more to go.
Yeah, so the next one it would be our Raiz account.
It's only you.
Yeah, the Raiz account is only just me. So Raiz been going up and down, all around.
But it's still good.
So in the past month or so, it has been just hammering down, a little bit up, down, a little bit up. So it's a roller coaster as well. So as a whole, we've got the total amount is 26,000. So you can pause these guys if you wanted to look at it clearly. So I'll give you guys the info of it. 26,300, 26,300, and roughly, actually no, as a whole, $3,000 of that is the return. So I don't know. Apparently, I'm making about 25%, just under.
I don't know how they
I don't know how they
calculate.
calculate that.
I don't know too.
But all I know is I'm making more than what I put in. In the past 3-4 days, in the past 2 weeks, we've just been hammering. And on top of that, we didn't add more fun, not as much. We're still putting $10 a day or something. Across the board is about $100. I know for sure in in Raiz, I put down $10 a day non-stop. When it goes down, it's not a big deal because it's only the interest component. It hasn't actually eat our capital just
I
yet.
think because we invested for over a year already.
Yeah, there's a massive jump at one of them. I think that was in
putting
December
more money,
that
yeah.
we put down. There's like a there somewhere around there. That's when when we sunk in a lot of fun in there, and then I changed the portfolio as well to a lot more aggressive. That's where the interest is a lot more bigger, but the risk also there.
Yes.
Possibility that I'm going to lose it all as well. And then the last one will be a Commsec Pocket. We don't talk a lot about Commsec Pocket as much because we have.
Because we can't really do $5 or $10 each time. You can, but then they charge you.
They charge you a lot.
Yeah, the commission. So we worked out a number each time. If we want to invest, we have to put $1,000 in there to minimize the cost. So 1,000 is the sweet number for us. But whenever we have 1,000, we already put it in Raiz or Spaceship.
Yeah, because there's no limit on Raiz or Spaceship.
Yeah.
There's no transaction cost to putting the money in there. Whereas in Commsec Pocket, there's a minimum fee, let's say.
Yeah.
And
I think that's the main downside for Commsec Pocket, the fee.
The fact that I have to accumulate $1,000. What am I gonna do while we're accumulating this? Well, it's not gonna be earning any money in the bank, so I would rather invest in on Raiz and Spaceship.
But it kind of I like Commsec because it's the actual ETFs.
Yeah. And it's owned by Commonwealth Bank, so in a sense of that security blanket of Australian bank, in a sense.
Who knows?
Who knows? But you know what I mean? Because it's a product that is got that brand. It's got a branding of Commonwealth Bank.
Oh, are you a branding person?
No, I'm not in a sense, but that security blanket of a brand, if that makes any sense. You know, in Commsec Pocket, there's about 7 different products in there. I mean, as a whole, the whole entire lot is green.
I rarely see it. It's only in his phone.
Yeah. So in sustainability leaders.
So they got 7 ETFs, and we invested all of them.
Yeah. So because we don't know which one to invest, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put $1,000 each on each.
I think we invested a few times. The first time we invested 1,000 each, so that's $7,000.
Yeah.
Plus fee. And then next time we're like, we don't have 7,000 again. So we were just checking the history, which one got the best historical data on return.
Based on the information that we gathered on the app.
Yeah. So we invested more on those.
Yeah. So for example, in sustainability leaders at the moment, it's up 8%, but with $4,000 capital. And emerging markets, it's $1,000 capital, and we're earning 8%, which is about $80. Global 100. We put down $1,000 with a $90 return, 9% return since we started. Aussie Top 200, we put down $1,000 again, 13% return, $135 worth. Health-wise, this one took a while to actually manage to become in a green. So health-wise, $940, $20 is the return at 2%. And tech savvy, $3,100 at 200 of that is actually the return at 7%. And the last one, Aussie dividends, $1,200, $141 is our return at 13%. So I'll give you guys you guys can pause this if you want to look at it a bit further. Where else? There you go.
I think we invested heavily on that sustainability leader.
Yeah, because
is it that the only one?
The first
and then tech savvy.
Tech savvy.
Because these two they got better return history. That's why we put
based on the data those two that got the highest.
I think each year they had more than 10% return.
Yeah. So that's
for the past 3 years. I think that's all the data we can get. 3 years.
Yeah.
I think 1 year, 2 year, and 3.
As a whole, at the moment, we've got $12,000, just under 13, with $1,000 of that is the return. Averaging is roughly about 8% return.
So we got 30,000 in Space, 26 in Raiz, and how much was
and
it?
12.
12. So we got 68. Well, I'll say around 70.
Yeah, just under $70,000 invested on.
Wow, how much do we start? And now we got 70 a year, all right? 1 year.
In 1 year.
Just over 1.
So this gives you guys an idea of if you are thinking of where do you start?
Yeah, start small.
So start small. Start with $10.
Something that you can
$100.
put it aside. You don't need it. You put it away, and you will forget about that.
Consistently, if you can.
Yes.
I mean, in Raiz they do roundups, which is great for the people who actually do a lot of tap on the go spending. It gives you a roundup to nearest $1 or nearest $5, or I think that's about it. So pretty much your spare change should be invested somewhere instead of just laying there. That's a good start of Raiz. Spaceship, you do once a week. If you are consistent, then you can get there.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, it's just being frugal, understanding what you want and what you need.
Yeah, and also we put when we realize, okay, they are for real, they're legit, these apps or platform, and then we just put more money in there instead of in the bank.
Understand also there is a risk that we can lose all of this.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a risk of, you know what, that we can lose all of this cash. So
They're not cash. They're kind of, if
Kind
you
of.
liquidate them.
so
Yeah.
understand the risk concept of that. No investment actually are safe from my understanding. There's a
No.
risk involved.
And it's all based on your risk tolerance and
Yeah.
how comfortable you are.
Yeah.
And we're still quite young. I suppose, are we young? We under 40s.
So hopefully, like in the near future, we try to give you guys updated in a regular basis. So how we go about doing this, we just keep on adding and adding.
Yes, I'll update. Hopefully next year at least we can double it.
Hopefully.
Right.
So April 2022.
150.
Hopefully. That's in that aspect.
Yes.
So we do the update for the other one
What
on next video.
Yeah.
We'll do it in the next video.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully this will help you guys to show you our, I guess, investment update. Don't forget to subscribe, comment. See ya.
See you next time. Bye.